We want the equation, the sine equation, that has these amplitude, period, phase shift. Okay, so y equals, the first number is always your amplitude. Sine, we need our b value here in front of theta, and then our c value here, plus or minus something. All right, the period, it says, hey, at 90 degrees, the cycle has already completed one complete cycle. So 90 degrees is all it takes until the cycle starts over again. So what is the b value? Well, if you remember the period, I can see the normal is 0 to 360. It takes 360 degrees to repeat. It's only doing it 90. That means it's going to have 4 different times to repeat itself between 0 and 360. But we always simply can go, hey, the period is 360 divided by the b value. We have the period is 90, put it over 1. 360 over b, cross multiply, get 90b is 360. And yes, you can pretty much just put the 90 down there. You're going to get your answer of 4. Now what about the phase shift? Phase shift. Opposite of c divided by b. It says it shifted 50 degrees, plus 50. That means it went to the right 50 degrees. So what do we need to put here to make it shift to the right 50 degrees? Well, phase shift is 50 over 1. Opposite of c, we just found b to be 4. Cross multiplying, we get the opposite of c, 4 times 50, 200. Means we got to put a minus 200 right here to make it happen. And there's your equation. Now, 14. A little bit more difficult here, it looks like. We have 8 sine. Going to put our b value in front of theta, c here. Since it's a negative 20, I do know the answer is going to be plus something, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Let's deal with the period. The period is always 360 divided by b. It says 540 over b. I'll put this over 1 so I can cross multiply. 540b is 360. Divide by 540. Just simplify that. Divide by 10. You could divide, I'd divide by 18. 2/3. It's 2/3 there. Okay. Phase shift. Opposite of c divided by b. Phase shift, it says negative 20. Put it over 1. Opposite of c. b we just found to be a beautiful 2/3. Looks lovely here. Negative c times 1 is negative c. That is going to give you negative 40 thirds. Because look, negative 20 over 1 times 2/3, negative 40 over 3. So C is a positive 40 over 3. Told you it was going to come out positive. 40 thirds, which all that is 13 1/3. Okay, no big deal. It's 13 1/3. So there's our equation. Uglier than normal, but A-okay.